and welcome back to Hardy Life Outdoors. I'm Jason, and it is the last day of March. I just got back from my Caribbean vacation, and I'm making a quick trip to Southeast Ohio down to the Lazy H. I knew this was coming up quick, but wasn't sure how quick. The yard's going to need mowed. There's already areas that need hit. I noticed the neighbors already had theirs mowed. So I am going to pick up the John Deere zero turn, take it home, and we'll get the yard mowed this week. Also looking at adding a mulching kit to it. Last year I noticed that if the grass got very deep at all, we ended up with a lot of piles of grass around the yard. So you get the mulching kit for that. We've got a couple neighbors that are interested in a quote for Eric to mow their yard, so might look at we will be looking at setting up a few lawns for him to mow, so he can put a little money in his pocket, give him a steady income, and somewhere he's got flexibility that he can work around his track and football schedules, which those two things keep him pretty busy. So decent day as I head down to Southeast Ohio. It's about 60 degrees, mostly cloudy, but I'm looking forward to getting down there. It's been a few weeks between vacation and other things going on at home, just haven't made it down. So looking forward to getting down here, and I've got the car loaded down with a few things that I think we're done with for the year. So I got the snow blower and a few things to store in the barn. I don't even know what else I got back there. Some diesel gas cans, I got to stop and fill those up. When we had the tornado a few weeks back, I went out and filled up all my gas cans, diesel and regular gas cans, with gasoline. So I just emptied all the gasoline out of the diesel tanks and refill them with diesel. So I've got diesel at the cabin. So getting those back down there. I'd like to get out the tractor, do a little bit of brush hogging. So I don't know. It's a Sunday. I don't have a lot that I need to do. I want to get back home at a decent hour. Don't want to be rushing around as I come off of vacation and head back to work. But I don't know. It'd be nice to get on the tractor, do a few things. So I'd like to get get out and brush hog my switchgrass. So it's just feel like it needs mowed down low. I'd like to spray it with some simazine, which is a pre-emergent herbicide. Possibly knock back some weeds in there before they start. And I'd like to overseed it a little bit too. It's coming in, but I'd love to thicken it up. So those are a couple things on my list, but we'll see. It seems like anytime I get down here, there's other things that distract me, but right now that's the plan. Get the stuff out of the car, get the zero turn out, maybe run it around the yard real quick, cut the stuff at the cabin, we'll see what it looks like, and get out at least one of the tractors. So once I get there, we'll get the videos going and show you what's up at the cabin.
as I'm mowing and realizing I really like this zero turn, I thought I should have started the stopwatch when I started to see which is going to mow this thing faster, the zero turn or the, which is 42 inches, or the 60 inch on the 1025R, or the 60. Geez, I have to measure what my brush hog is on the 4052R. I usually cut it with that, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut out this portion of me talking, get a good time measurement, and see what this looks like of just how long it takes. It certainly turns quickly, makes for quick, easy work of this. I got sharp turns at both ends, so my money's on the zero turn, but I'm gonna finish it up, and next time I'm down, we'll get out the 1025R and we'll get a time with it. Alright, that's a wrap on the largest part of the yard that I mow down here. So that went pretty quick. I don't know what the time is, but I'm going to finish up this yard, and then we're going to get out the 1025R. We'll go do some brush hogging back on the 80. Nice day. Good to get outside. Good to get a few things done. So I'll wrap up this front yard, and we'll go do that. So I'm pretty sure that I said in the car on the way down, something always comes up, and sure enough it did. I went to get the 1025R out. It was blocked in by the side-by-side, and I couldn't get the side-by-side out of park. So kind of banged the lever a little bit, and it popped forward, and it's moving free now. So I checked the I guess I'd call it a transmission cable that runs from my shifter down to the transmission. It is not broke, but it's not moving freely. So I don't know if something's bound up in the transmission or what, but had to do a little weaving that around to get it out of the barn. Next trip down, it looks like I'll be dealing with the Polaris. So it's always something, but I am going to head back to the 80, go get some brush hogging done. There's stuff that I am determined to get done today, so let's head that direction. So this section is a much better looking section of switchgrass. As you look down through here, these are a bunch of my native tree plantings. I need to go through and stand up some tubes. But on the other side of that, you can see where I mowed the other switchgrass. There's a swamp on the other side of there. So the plan here, this is only, I don't know, 10 yards wide, is to create a screen, a couple screens here so the deer can't look all the way across the field when they walk in. I want them to have to walk the entire field looking for does with those bucks, get them searching. But I'm going to try to kill back some of the weeds here amongst the trees and get some clover going down this strip. So we'll have switchgrass with clover in the middle of it, and give the deer some cover as well as food here. But I'm going to walk through this real quick just to get a little closer look at it. But lots of, this is cave and rock. Lot of seed here that as I mow is going to get knocked down to the ground. You can see it's not overly thick yet, but I think with a mowing, hitting it with some Simazine, which I saw that in some videos that talked about using that to suppress weeds. You know, we'll suppress some of these dandelions. These are live, so the Simazine is a pre-emergent. So a lot of this stuff will get choked out by the switchgrass, but some of this I'm pretty pleased with. There's some areas here that are nice and thick. This is the upcoming year is the 3rd year for it, so it is definitely coming along. So we're gonna go ahead and knock this down and keep on keeping on. So you talk about overheating. There's the beard on the front of the 1025R that will cause it, but temperature's good out here. We'll wipe that off, keep going. Tractor's not heated up at all, but when you're mowing switchgrass and mowing through the weeds, you're going to collect a lot of that. Just need to keep it cleared off. Take long to eat up an afternoon on the tractor, and I can just keep finding more and more stuff to work on, but I need to pack it up. You can see the apple trees here, they need some work. Some of them I got cleaned up, some of them I did not. You know, these really need the fence taken down, weed eater. A lot of work to be done there, but we'll be back another weekend to do that. So happy to get it mowed. Just getting it mowed makes it look better, even if it's not really accomplishing a whole lot, just knocking down the weeds. But I'd love to get this killed back and get it back in clover again. I set a goal a couple years ago that I wanted to shoot a Pope and Young and a Boone and Crockett buck here in the next 3 to 5 years, and I'd say I'm a good 3 years into that. And I don't know, I guess I had one opportunity probably at a Pope and Young that I screwed up, but this year I'm trying to invest a lot of time, get the food plots going, give the deer a reason to be here, give them a reason to travel through, and hopefully get on a big buck this fall. So I'm going to call it a day. Thanks for joining. Keep in mind, outdoors is always in season. Hoping to get out here with the sprayer and the tiller here real soon, so keep an eye out for those. Have a good one. Thanks.